Hey everybody, welcome back to Pennsylvania Story Time. I'm having fun making these videos for you as opposed to always typing everything furiously. So I thought I would make this video telling you the story of how jumping naked in the ocean during a bonfire named an album. Album titles are a curious thing. My 2005 release, Untitled Mind, was always going to be called Untitled Mind from the moment I decided to record the album through recording it until it was released. It was Untitled Mind. But Pennsylvania did not reveal itself to be the title of the album until very, very late in the process. And I had racked my brain about the album title. I had spent hours on the phone talking to my friend Scott. I mean hours, considering and rejecting every song title, considering snippets of lyrics that could be the title, talking about what it should feel like, what it should sound like. Nothing. We had nothing. We had finished recording all the songs. The mixes were almost finalized to send to the master. The album cover had been designed, and we literally had like a placeholder where the title should be because I still didn't know what the title was. This is the design by Dan Ichimoto, which I love for this album. All cardboard, by the way. And yeah, no Pennsylvania here, just like words, gobbledygook, the alphabet, I don't know what. So in those years, like 2009, 2010, my friends and I had a lot of bonfires at the beach in Provincetown. It's one of my favorite things to do in Provincetown. You're by the ocean, you have the water and the sky and the sand and the salt air and the sunset and maybe the moonrise. And then you have fire, which just makes everything more exciting, right? And usually at these bonfires, I would swim naked in the ocean. And the ocean water at night is truly delicious. It's different, it's special, it's lovely. But this bonfire was in like late May or early June, and it's cold. The water's still really cold here at that time of year. And we were setting up for a bonfire, and my friend Thomas said, "So Anne, are you going in the water?" And I said, "You know what? I don't know. It's really cold. I'm tired. I don't want to be cold." And he said, "Anne, you are almost done recording your album and you don't have a title. You need to take off your clothes and get in that water and ask the ocean and the sky and the fire what your album title should be." And I thought, you know what? He's right. So I did. So I took my clothes off and I jumped in the very, very cold water. Did I say cold? It was cold. And I jumped in the water, and then I ran back and I huddled and I got all warm by the bonfire. And the next day, I was listening to the final mixes of the tracks, and Rich Lamb, the engineer of the album, he would send the tracks in an email, and we recorded most of the album in the Poconos, but we never referred to it as Pennsylvania. We called it the Poconos. And he would send these emails with subject lines with funny plays on the word Poconos, puns and breaking the word up, Poconos or something like that. And I was looking at that and I was chuckling and I was listening to the track, and from deep inside me, the name Pennsylvania just rose up and felt right, which is funny because there's nothing on the album that talks about Pennsylvania, but it just was right. And then I called my friend Scott and I said, "Hey, I think the album title's Pennsylvania." And he said, "Well, I don't know what this means, but it's the first title you've mentioned where I immediately see it on the album cover." And that was it. That was how it became the title of my 2010 release, Pennsylvania. That is how jumping naked in the ocean during a bonfire named an album. So thanks for tuning in for this story time, and there'll be more stories coming soon. Stay safe, stay strong, big love.